parts of California, but the waves are a little more treacherous on our beaches than they are on other West Coast beaches. Yeah.
So we're in the middle of winter right now, but some people and plants are actually kind of feeling spring or hoping for spring already, Josh.
Yeah, you might think, hey, maybe this abundant sunshine we've been seeing kind of helping jumpstart. And in a way, yes, but a lot of the maybe blooms and blossoms that you're starting to see crop up are just a sign of those winter bloomers. They come in the form of the daffodils poking their heads above the surface. And the only snow we've been seeing, at least here through the I-5 corridor, is the snowdrop flower, now starting to bloom across parts of the Portland area. After daytime highs managed to sit very much so on the comfortable side up towards the upper 40s. That's exactly where we should be for this time of year. Our average 48 degrees with low 50s anticipated out along the coastline, slightly on the cooler side further off to the east earlier today. As we take a live look out over downtown Portland on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Temperatures sitting at 41 degrees, increasing that cloud coverage as we work our way through the rest of the night, and those temperatures sliding back close to freezing just after midnight as those high thin cirrus clouds acting a bit like a blanket, not keeping us mild by any stretch of the term tonight, but definitely on the cooler side as we expect to see another round of cold temperatures, keeping us into the 20s over the next several mornings. The only time we dip above the freezing mark, at least for the early morning time frame, that does come Friday as those temperatures get back up into the mid-30s where we typically should be for those early morning lows. So keep the ice scraper closer and give yourself, again, another minute or two to do a quick run by with the ice scraper over the next several mornings. Now, we can count ourselves lucky because our current temperature is at 41 degrees, but you'll notice out towards the Rocky Mountain states, well below zero, 15 below zero out towards Minneapolis, Minnesota, and even down towards Dallas, Texas. Feeling the winter blast at a current temperature of the freezing mark at 32 degrees at this hour. As a ridge of high pressure is blocking any new weather systems from pushing their way onshore, but you'll notice the jet stream that sits over the high plains, that's keeping our early morning lows on the chillier side. But again, nowhere near the cold air that we are seeing out towards the Central Plains or the Great Lakes or even the Northeast. As we do anticipate the start of the day tomorrow to be increased cloud coverage, we'll see that break down. Another round of sunshine for tomorrow. Again, temperatures sitting slightly below the average. We do it all over again on Wednesday. It's just going to be a rinse and repeat scenario without any available moisture. So the zeros that we've seen over the past 24 hours for the high terrain likely going to stay there as our base layer slowly starts to shrink just due to the lack of additional snowfall, as our rain deficit does just the same, starting to grow as we move our way deeper into the month of January, where we've already picked up on just over 2 inches of rain. Unfortunately, working our way through the rest of the day tomorrow, temperatures back up into the low to mid 40s. We'll see a mix of the sun and the clouds, but again, no moisture is in sight, at least for the next several days. As we stay dry tonight, the clouds remain and those temperatures slide back into the low 20s. Here's what's on tap tomorrow along the coast. Upper 40s, low 50s. The I-5 corridor back up into the mid 40s for us. Again, starting the day off with a few more clouds, then more sunshine by the afternoon. We're back up to regular scheduled programming with that average temperature in the upper 40s come Wednesday. Thursday, we cool things back with that next round of potential wet weather. For Friday, it's not going to be a super soaker event, and it's in and out of here quite quickly as we dry out those skies, return the sunshine and mild temperatures in the mid 40s just in time for the weekend.
Yeah, you look at that 7-day, and if you didn't know the month, you'd be hard pressed to say, oh, that's January.
Yeah. That it is.
All right, we're going to take a break, but first, here's Ellie Osborne.